everybody, I'm Smoktopus or Patters, and today I wanted to go over a little project of mine that I'm planning to work on throughout the year. It's about Transformers, so I might go on a little bit of a tangent. This mini project is to work on drawing every single Starscream in Transformers. It might sound simple, but that's actually a lot of Starscreams. It's at least 10 Starscreams, and could easily become more if I really go wild. For the first two I'm sharing, I'm doing Transformers Animated Starscream and Shattered Glass Transformers Animated Starscream. Unfortunately, I didn't think to record most of my Tfa Starscream, so I only really have the refined sketch saved, but I did save the Shattered Glass one, so you'll kind of get to see that process. Tfa Starscream is definitely an interesting Starscream to me. I really like how he ends up becoming immortal, and I do love his personality. He's just an absolute creature, and I love Tom Kenny's voice work on him. I don't think I would ever have thought of him as a Starscream voice, since I mainly associate him with SpongeBob, but his voice fits him really well. And I think my favorite scene is just when Starscream is loudly proclaiming how he's the one that killed Megatron. Well, Megatron's just there, watching, and he's like, ah, I see. I also think Transformers Animated has some really fun to draw designs, and I really want to draw more TFA stuff in the future. If you haven't seen Transformers Animated before, I highly recommend that you do. Even if you haven't watched any Transformers, it's a great show to start on, and it's generally a fun show to watch either on a week-to-week basis or a binge watch. The designs are really fun, and the story gets really good as you get into seasons 2 and 3. It is too bad that season 4 got cancelled, but I am glad we got what we got. If you're watching this and you don't care about Transformers, I really appreciate you, I hope you know that. But to sort of sum it up as we get into the Shattered Glass piece, Shattered Glass is an AU that's basically like, what if the Decepticons were the good guys? There's been a few comics that were released in like the Transformers Collectors Club, and I think there are things at BotCon, which was the official Transformers convention. You basically have an evil Optimus and a Megatron that's the heroic math teacher. Starscream becomes a super sweet, loyal guy as well in this series, so it's a lot of fun just seeing the character personalities and the everything switch around. And there's just a lot of surprisingly cute scenes you can find in it. To me, it's such a delight that this is an actual official thing, and I've been meaning to read more of the stuff that's for it, honestly. I meant this piece as more of a silly, kind of memey piece, but I wasn't actually originally going to draw Shattered Glass TFA Starscream. When I was thinking about angelic Starscreams, I was originally going to draw Armada Starscream with this little quilt he gets later on, but it didn't seem quite right to me. Since I was already planning on drawing every single Starscream, it didn't seem sensible to me to have Armada Starscream separate from Energon Starscream and Cybertron Starscream, and I really wanted them to stick together. So I thought about more, and then I remembered Shattered Glass is a thing, and that Transformers Animated was going to have a Shattered Glass episode, but it ended up getting cancelled because it was part of season 4, which got cancelled. And the meme works so well just to have regular Starscream and Shattered Glass Starscream, I think. I just love the picture where it's like, I can be your angel, or your devil. I don't know why it sticks to me so much, but sometimes I think you just have memes that just really stick in your mind forever. So I knew I had to use it in my art eventually. My next Starscream is a much more obscure one, but I want to change that. This is Starscream from Beast Wars 2nd, or Beast Wars 2, or whatever. If you're sitting here like, Beast Wars had a sequel with Starscream? I'm happy to tell you that yes he did. Technically he was also in the original Beast Wars show, but he was just possessing Waspinator, so I'm not really counting that, because Starscream possesses so many people, like, over the course of the past 30 years, and if I had to draw everyone Starscream possesses, I would never get done. Beast Wars had basically 3 sequels, I believe, but the only one that exists in the US is Beast Machines, which was also produced in North America, I think. The other 2 are Beast Wars 2nd and Beast Wars Neo, which they're both exclusive to Japan, and are basically just part of the Japanese continuity. It's technically still a G1 continuity because Japanese G1 goes from the original up to Car Robots, which was Robots in Disguise in 2001 in the US. also different continuity in the US. As of right now, both of these series are really easy to find translated if you use the search bar on YouTube, but you didn't hear that from me. So Starscream is from Beast Wars 2nd, and he is completely different from every other animated Starscream. He's super loyal to the main bad Decepticon Galvatron, and generally seems satisfied with life. He's super expressive, and he's just a really fun, enjoyable character to watch. He's one of my favorite designs and favorite characters in that whole show. Beast Wars 2nd is fun, but it does, in my opinion, have the issue that the Decepticons are much more appealing in both of their modes compared to the Autobots, or Maximals, I guess in this case. I think the Autobots look really good in their animal modes, but the robot modes I feel kind of suffer in ways that I didn't even see in the original Beast Wars. As a result, I think I became more interested in the Decepticons in that series, who I also found more likable because they had a lot more wild and fun personalities to watch, and they get along surprisingly well, all things considered. If you've never seen any Transformers series before, I wouldn't recommend Beast Wars 2nd, but if you're like me and you're always on the hunt for new Transformers content, it's a fun, casual watch, and it has 2 great opening songs. Once you get past the first few episodes, I think it really hits its stride, and it would be a great show to watch with friends, I think. There's a lot of goofy moments, and there's some animation errors you can see, and I don't think they had a huge budget for the show. There's a lot of reused animation cells, but I think that's something I kind of enjoy being able to spot. You can also find animation cells for a series relatively easily, and I've been meaning to find one for Starscream and Galvatron since those 2 are my favorite characters in the whole show. Also, as a fun fact, this particular Starscream's voice actor later voiced Optimus in the Japanese dub of Transformers Animated. Anyway, thank you so much for watching! I have the scripts written out for my button and sticker tutorials, but my main issue right now is just getting time at the place where I get these made. Also, I'd love to hear what Starscream you'd like to see next. I have a few ideas for what I want to do for certain Starscreams, but I'm not sure which one I want to start on next. I'm a little afraid to draw Bayverse Starscream just because I've never drawn a single Bayverse design, but it might be time to change that, I don't know. I also really want to do an animation for TFB Starscream, but I'm not sure if I should include that in this project because that would obviously take time, and I have another animation I need to finish first anyway. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you like this, like, subscribe, comment, do all those things. And yeah, I hope you have a good day.